Hey, how's it going? All right, I don't really care how's it going, actually. I'm Reza, but it doesn't matter neither. So essentially, the goal of this video, whatever it's going to look like is, to kind of go through how to set up the SOLIDWORKS stuff, like the templates, GrabCAD, well, not really GrabCAD, templates like the RocketCAD Manager and whatnot, and it'll make everyone's life hopefully a lot easier. Um, by the way, I'm going to record this once. Well, hopefully once. Actually, it's the third time I'm recording it. Anyway, so probably as you can see, there are some lags with my cameras because I have Windows on Mac and it's kind of weird. Anyway, um, so that's essentially the goal of this video. I'm going to try to go through it as quickly as I can. So if you have fall beyond, just pause the video and try to repeat it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. The first thing that you have to do is this is SolidWorks by the way, in case you guys didn't know. First thing you have to do is to set up your templates, how to do it. But before that, you have to set up your GrabCAD. Please download the GrabCAD desktop app. It makes everyone's life a lot easier. Your life is also easier. You literally upload and download. That's all it takes. I'm lazy to upload this. I'm not going to upload this. These are just for octopus out there just hanging out. Anyway, please download that. It makes everyone's life a lot easier. And once you download it, it will bring you that's how the inside look like, depending on what projects you're invited to. And these are the different projects that we're working on. I will go through the naming later, but there's a uORocketry template. That's what matters to me right now. So in order to add that, I'll go here, option as well. There's a file locations. Am I blind? There's a file locations. I click on add. I'll find that whatever. Where is it actually? Yeah, there you go. uORocketry template. I click on site for it, but I'm not going to do it right now because I already have it. Why the fuck should I do that? Anyway, so I have it. Yeah, so you click yes after that, and then you're set to go. And if you want to double check that, you go here in new, and you have metric inch. You have wow. Rocketry template, all of them exist. How sick is that? Actually, it's not sick at all. It's pretty sick. So I click OK. Let's make a part, shall we? We are. This is a part. It's not a part yet, but this is going to be a part. So I sketch in the bottom. I will. Wow. I'll define part here. Okay, and then I'm going to, have fun here. Okay, ta-da! You have a part. One thing once you're done a part, please define your material. It's good. It's good topic to get into. So I want to define it as a cool material called air. Wow, that's air. Hello, air. So this is air, in case you didn't know. So now I have everything set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the part. So I click on save button. Wow, it gives me an error, but I don't care about it. And there is wow, this is it. So this exists under library folder on our Google Drive. Yes, on Google Drive library folder. There's part naming. Please remember you save a part. Please follow this. Well, try to follow this. So there are essentially we're changing our conventional naming to a bunch of numbers because people suck at choosing names, myself included. And just an example, last year I worked on the part for 2 weeks and it was literally 2 rings on top of each other, so I called it the Lord of Rings. So please follow numbers because we're engineers. We are all cold-blooded. We don't understand anything else except numbers. Anyway, so XX is for the year. It's 2021. Wow, this is 2021. Y this is for your assembly. I'm going to talk about it, and this is so assembly and A is your part number. So XX is 21, and then for your first second two digits, it will be one of these. So wow, let's say you're working on the second rocket, and then so it's going to be 21 dash 01, and then your subassembly is going to be on airframe, and it will be 2101 21-01-01, and then your part, the way it's going to work is, so I'm going to save it, right? So I look here, so like 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06. So what I'm going to choose is 07. Wow, I didn't have to even think. Wow, how lazy we are. Anyway, so just save it. Boom, done. So that's essentially how the naming is going to work. And then before you leave, you go up here. There's this some information. So there's description. Please put your nonsense name here. So here, my name of the part is Air. Hello, Air. And my sub assembly is airframe. And then for drawing number, I'll choose the number that I had there. 21. Why is this so hard? Was it 07? I think it was 07. This name is 07. I hope it was 07. Actually, I can't read it up here. Actually, I could read it if I didn't drag it over. Oh, this is 07. Okay. Click OK. So everything is set, and I'll save it again. Because why not? And then that'll be your part. It has the material, everything is like in the description, everything is set. And then, oh, all right, let's say you have a part that doesn't have any description, and like is an older part and doesn't have anything. So when you open it, it looks like this, like it doesn't have anything. Well, I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. All right. It's going to like look empty. So you open another part that actually has the templates on it. So you come here, you click like that. What on earth? All right, there you go. Drag all of them, Control C, and your part is going to look like this. Come here, Control V, and it doesn't work, of course. What's on earth? Let me try it again. All right, Control C. I'll delete all of them, and Control V. Now everything exists. So that's how it's going to look like, and then you essentially add your stuff here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then now I have my part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a drawing because, well, they go up with templates just makes our drawing easier. So, well, I mean easier to make, not that easier. So I have my part here. So I'm going to say, yep, this is my part. So wow, I have a uORocketry. How sick is it? Which is not sick at all. There's airframe. That's why I wanted everything to be capitalized when you're going to your file properties. By convention, everything on the drawing template needs to be capitalized. What important thing. And your drawing number is your part number on your saving. And then your material, everything is defined here. Wow, we have a proper, well, kind of proper drawing. Actually, isn't proper at all. So wow, this is it. You have your part done. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about is where is it? It's here. Is the RocketCAD Manager. So I'm gonna put the link here in the description below, or also probably on the Slack, like when I'm posting this nonsense on Slack. So you come here, go to Add It. There's an install, or saying you install it, and once you install it, you go on the options up here, adds in. You make sure that you have it all. So here, RocketCAD Manager, wow, it exists, all good. And then once you run it, this will show up. So before doing this, probably when you show up, none of these folders exist. So you come here to your settings, everything shows on my first screen, whatever. So this is your, directory. So what you do is you come here, you have on your, main folder project. You click on this, you copy paste this address, and you put it in here. You click OK, and all of these folders will show up. What's the point of this thing anyway? Oh, by the way, this means made by Reynolds, the rocket scientist, or the giraffe, or the tall, or 2 meters, or he's 1 meter taller than you should be, or whatever. Also the dog. I'm not sure if you guys could hear it, but the dog just confirming. Oh, thank you. Anyway, so what's the point of all of these? Is two things. Is to make, well, when you're like a lead making a bomb or whatever, it makes our ordering a lot easier. Also, it prevents people from getting more screws or fasteners or whatever that we already have. So if you refresh it, and it will like tell you what are all of these bugs. Wow, everything has a bug. Look at this. So let's go through an example. So our ground strength, whatever is in. So you see, when I come here, it's 0, 0. It just literally means, oh, it's an assembly. Because on the drawing, on the parting name, 0, 0 means assembly. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Probably I didn't mention that. But if you go to your part naming, here you see number for assembly is 0, 0. So when you can assembly, put it 0, 0. And you just come here, wow, 0, 0 assembly done. So this is all your parts. So it says your assembly needs this quantity of all of these parts here. It's easy. And there's a library for it, which I'm going to talk about it in a sec. Anyway, so it just essentially makes our life as a little easier. So we know how, like here, for example, you see here we have nothing of this certain part in stock. So if we got something from outside or we machine it, we just update it here. Please, if you're a lead and watching this, please update it. So yeah, that's what it's used for. And so when you have a McMaster, and let's say you're downloading McMaster part or whatever, and you're downloading, and when you're putting in here, putting in the library, right here. So for example, I have a fastener here, like screw and bolt, that's it. I have a fastener here, I stuck it in there. Please let the name be as it is. Like whatever you downloaded, just let the name be. Let it be. Let it be. Anyway, just let the name be and just toss it in there. If you're wondering like where your part that you're downloading is going to go, like in between all of these folders, and ask a lead or DM me on Slack, and we could figure it out. So yeah, and then in the library, so for example, I have this screw, whatever that is, like let's say M420. I have M420 like airframe ordered M420, and Propulsion wants to use like, I don't know, M425, and then they look, oh, there's M420 exists already on stock, we have it at JMTS or wherever else. They'll kind of modify, well, hopefully they'll try to modify their design so that it could work with M420 millimeters. But if it doesn't, well, just order more. But if it does, in that way, people order less because we are using the screws that we already have. Just save a couple of probably $100 from the team. So please try to use and follow like the library stuff. Like check whenever you're ordering something or want the screw, check the library. If it doesn't have it, go get it from McMaster and toss it in the library. And hopefully leads will update their stuff. Yeah, this is my beautiful part. How cool looking is that? Looks like a piece of garbage. So yeah, I think that's all I had for this. Well, I'll try to be short for this video. Yep. So please download GrabCAD. Have your RocketCAD just kind of set up, just running in the background. Don't care about it. All good. Whenever you're naming a part, please try to follow the naming convention so it makes our life easier. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to this nonsense and watching this video. And I'll see you guys all latte.